Good evening, friends. Welcome to another beautiful session, day 17 of JTTP2. So, today's session is all about Pyramid Ashtanga Dhyana Sutras by our wonderful pyramid master Sreekanth Garla garu. So, the schedule is as usual, friends. So, first 1 hour will be the guided meditation, and today's meditation is all about emotional body and followed by the wisdom sharing session by Sreekanth garu. So, without any delay, let us all jump into meditation. Sit in a very comfortable posture. Do not lie down. Keep yourself up straight in a very comfortable posture. Clasp your hands. Close your eyes. Cross your legs. If anyone has spectacles, please remove your spectacles. To make yourself free and comfortable. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Completely silence your mind. By just witnessing your breath. No thoughts, no imaginations, and no chanting. Just observe your breath. By being in presence, do not think about your past. Do not think about your future. Completely be in presence. with complete acceptance, surrenderance, and with complete awareness. Just flow with your breath. No judgment and no calculations, friends. Completely open up your heart and be in acceptance. Let us all relax our body and bring the complete awareness onto our body. Feel the complete consciousness of your head, the complete sensation of your head and your face muscles. Relax your head. Relax your face muscles. Relax your neck. And feel the complete awareness of your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. Bring the complete consciousness onto your chest. And feel your heart chakra. Relax your chest. Relax your back. Relax your spinal cord and your back muscles. Bring your complete consciousness onto your stomach. Relax your stomach. Relax your waist. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your complete body. And completely silence your mental body and emotional body. and just witness the movement of your breath in your body. Do not interfere in your breath. Just watch your breath. Let us all invite the masters, let us all feel that we all are sitting in a crystal astral pyramid. Feel that we all are sitting as a group and meditating with complete group energies, friends. Feel the energies of the crystal pyramid. Feel your presence and feel the group energies flowing through each one of us. As we all are meditating in a circular group, feel your presence with complete consciousness. With great love and acceptance. Let us invite the masters let us invite Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Seth Masters and his team. Let us invite Jesus Christ, Lord Buddha, Mahavtar Babaji, Lobsang Rampa, Himalayan yogis, let us invite Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri, Theosophical Society Masters. Let us invite Lahiri Mahasaya, Orcatorians, Body Healing Masters, Astral Pyramids, Golden Pyramids, Salt Pyramids, Diamond Pyramids, and the pyramids made from 5 metals, which is also called as Panchaloha, and all their energies. Let us invite Satyaloka Masters. Let us invite Satyaloka Pyramids. Let us invite angels, archangels, 12 ray masters, 7 sages, and let us invite our Purnatma and all the masters who want to be part of this wonderful meditation and the process of emotional body. Let us all connect to the masters from our heart chakra to their heart chakra and feel their presence and their energies around us, friends, around each one of us. In this entire group, feel the flow of energies from the masters into our heart chakra and feel their vibrations. Friends, let us invite Universal Awareness Masters to help each one of us to be with complete awareness for this entire meditation. Let us all feel that. I have to reach to the highest levels of spirituality and this wisdom and meditation should reach to all the people in the entire world through me. Friends, what we give to the universe is what we get back in many folds. So feel this, friends, from your beautiful heart. My life should always be peaceful and happy. Friends, you are now in your emotional body. Try to feel it, and you are cleansing your emotional body. Like the way you are wearing your clothes. Now you're wearing emotional body and cleansing it. Friends, feel this affirmation from your heart. All the illusions, misconceptions, longing, cravings, which are not letting me connect to my emotional body, are being completely removed. Feel that all these illusions, misconceptions, longings and cravings are now completely removed from your emotional body, and feel that you are connected to your subtle body. And feel all the energies related to the illusion layers in your subtle body are being completely removed. Friends, there is a vast knowledge in the universe. The illusion that we have, like, I know everything, that is, being with limited knowledge, need to be completely removed, friends. And feel that all the energies related to these kind of thoughts, these kind of belief system, these kind of limited knowledge are being completely removed from your emotional body Friends, let us invite the Masters, Dattatreya, Shirdi Sai Baba, and Adisesha. Friends, let us all feel that all the improper ideas or improper thoughts that I have received from others are being completely removed from my mental body. Feel that the improper ideas and improper thoughts are completely removed from your mental body, friends. Friends, let us invite an astral golden pyramid which is created by our Purnatma, our higher self, and feel that this astral golden pyramid is permanently being formed on my emotional body, and all kind of improper emotions are being completely released into the universe by transforming into a golden light. Friends, let us all feel that all the energies that are related to physical laziness and spiritual laziness, which is not letting me absorb the higher energies, are being completely released from my body. Feel that from your heart, friends. Friends, can we sit peacefully by wearing a shirt with bad odor? Similarly, emotional world remains. Emotional world organism that are present will make you react to the situations and to make you be impatient for these energies to be released. Make a strong affirmation in your heart. I am releasing all the energy blocks that are related to these energies from my emotional body, and I'm cleansing my emotional body. Friends, when we sleep, we travel with the subtle body to subtle worlds. So all the energies related to fear, bad dream, and so on from the subtle worlds are absorbed by subtle body, friends. For these energies to be released, let us all make a strong affirmation that all the improper energies that are formed from the subtle worlds are being transformed into a golden light, and now it is completely released into the universe. Friends, let us invite Lady Master Nada, Lady Master Kuan Yin, and connect to their consciousness and make an affirmation that with your complete self-power, all the impurities, dirt in your subtle body are completely removed, and now your subtle body is completely filled with this golden light. Feel that your subtle body is completely vibrating with this golden light. Friends, our emotional body has a strong connection with mental body. So invite all the souls of people whom you are emotionally connected in this birth, mainly from your family members, and all the souls whom you have the emotional connection from your past incarnations. Friends, invite them here and ask them to meditate along with us and request them to receive this great wisdom from the Masters and from the universe who are around us. Friends, let us all request them to release you from all their 7 bodies with the help of the Master Archangel Michael, and all the emotional energy cord connection with them are being completely disconnected. Feel that the energy cord, the emotional energy cord, which is connected you from to all those souls, are now being completely disconnected. connected. And now you're feeling completely free and feeling the freedom of existence. Friends, we should always have love for our family members and not the emotional connection. First, we need to change and gain the wisdom, friends. Friends, let us all remove the thoughts like people around us should change and so on. Let us all remove those thoughts and you should be able to accept them as they are, friends. Let us invite astral diamond pyramid onto your solar plexus chakra and believe that all the blocks are being completely released from your solar plexus chakra. And make an affirmation that you are responsible for your life. Friends, do not have dependency. When you create a dependency, blocks are formed in your solar plexus chakra. Friends, elevate yourself through the power of your mind and do not degrade yourself, for the mind that can be the friend and also the enemy of the self. So friends, accept your divinity. Everyone has designed their lives. So accept everyone as they are and encourage it, friends. Do not put pressure on them to change. In turn, give them freedom and you will get freedom too. Friends, there are strong implants which are not letting you accept. Let the process happen within you. Invite the Arcturians and make an affirmation to release all the related implants and burn it in the divine fire and transform into a golden light. Friends, release all these unwanted strong implants which are not letting you accept and burn it in this divine fire. Friends, all the emotions, beliefs that we received from our ancestors are now being completely released from your cell level. Feel that from your heart, friends. That you're completely releasing all these unwanted emotions and beliefs from your every cell in your body, from your DNA, from your emotional body, and transforming into a divine light and releasing into the universe. Friends, we have taken many births and believe that you are meditating with all the emotional energies related to these births. Friends, let us invite an astral golden pyramid onto all these energies and feel the affirmation that all the blocks are being corrected, removed, and transformed into a golden light. Friends, all the emotional energies related to these births must have taken a form in different worlds and different dimensions. So invite all the forms here today and meditate, and with the help of Archangel Michael, light sword, cut all the improper emotional connections and feel that all the improper emotional connections with all these forms in different worlds and different dimensions are now being cut with this Archangel Michael light sword. Friends, be within yourself and witness the energies and the process happening within your body while you're connecting to the masters and while you're feeling the affirmation from your heart. As the process happens within us, you feel very light in your heart, like a feather. Friends, invite all the leftover, improper, undermining emotions which are related to our past lives. Let us all invite those improper and undermining emotions and transform them into a golden light and unite within yourself. Friends, let us all feel that I am receiving the energy, the knowledge from our Purnatma with complete open heart, with complete acceptance, with complete awareness. And friends, accept the knowledge from your higher self, your Purnatma. Friends, completely silence your mind and just feel the affirmations. Let us invite Karma God and feel the affirmation that I'm wiping out all the agreements, oaths, promises that I made in my past lives, and all the energies related to these agreements, oaths, and promises are now completely transformed into a divine light and being united within me. Feel that all these agreements and oaths are completely wiped off with the help of Karma God. Let us invite all the souls who have suffered due to your agreements, oaths, promises in this life and in your all previous incarnations. Let us invite them and ask them to forgive you and ask them to meditate and receive this spiritual wisdom from all the masters around us, and let us request these souls to release you from all your 7 bodies, to release you from all their 7 bodies too, and transform into a golden light. Friends, do not run away from the people who are troubling you or whom you have a problem with. Accept them completely as how they are. Else, you might face more people like this. Friends, they have come into your lives to teach you So accept them. These behavior that you see in them, which is an angle, exists within us too. So we got an opportunity to encounter into those kind of people, friends, which is the same angle we have within us. So friends, let us all learn to accept everyone and everything as how they are, by making no judgment, by making no comparison. Completely accept with great heart and love. Friends, the people who are troubling you or causing inconvenience to you are actually helping us clear all our karmas. We should have lot of compassion and love for them. They are actually helping us. Friends, we need to understand this, that for a soul to take the role of an enemy is very difficult. So it is also a great soul. So let us all respect them and accept them as how they are. Friends, let us invite Mother Earth. Earth has been carrying all the suppressed emotions that we have from many births in the form of earthquakes and volcanoes. All the energies related to this are being cooled at this moment. Feel that from your heart, friends. Feel that with complete heart and with a great love. Friends, feel that 1015 light pillars are being formed on Mother Earth at places where the volcanoes and earthquakes have occurred. Feel that all these 1015 light pillars are formed on the Mother Earth, and all the energies pertaining to these suppressed emotions are now completely being rectified. Friends, let us all feel this affirmation that the process which is happening within us is also happening in Mother Earth. Invite a huge pyramid. Invite everyone's subtle emotional bodies that are on this earth and make an affirmation that this process should happen in everyone on this Mother Earth, and everyone on this Mother Earth should live happy and peaceful life without any suppressed emotions in their emotional body. Friends, feel that this process is completely releasing all the suppressed emotions from the emotional body without any traces left. And everyone on this Mother Earth, along with us, are living a beautiful and happy and spiritual life. Friends, let us all go into complete silence with no thoughts, no imaginations, and no chanting for 2 minutes, and just witness your breath, your very natural breath. Friends, please invite relaxation energies and feel that every atom in your body is being completely relaxed, and free up your body completely with these energies. Friends, feel completely free. Friends, let us all thank the Masters who helped us cleanse our emotional body with all the blocks and unwanted feelings, unwanted influence, and unwanted belief system. Let us all thank the Masters for their divine presence, for this wonderful process and this divine energies today. Let us all thank the Masters with complete love and acceptance, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us all thank ourselves for being part of this process and for helping us to cleanse our emotional body Let us all thank the entire group for this wonderful wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you, friends. Thank you, masters, for this wonderful group energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, friends, now I would like to invite our great pyramid master, Sreekanth Garla Garu. Sreekanth Garu, all the stage is yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Prathima Garu. That
Thank
was
you,
so refreshing meditation, and your voice, as usual, takes us to the different levels of energies.
thank
So,
you,
really,
thank you
really
so
nice.
much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, friends, welcome again for day 17. Hope you're all enjoying as we do, because all these meditations, what we are doing on a daily basis, are so energetic and so powerful, my dear friends. And all the wisdom sessions. Uh, so all these concepts we've been hearing from so many days now, but every time we hear from a different master, we tend to get a different perspective, and it is always so interesting and so beautiful. So we are enjoying, and hope you are all too, with such wonderful subject and wonderful meditations. So really thank the JTTP group, who have put so much of efforts in bringing this program into one platform. So all the uh, masters who are guiding us through meditation, like Prathima Garu, Sohana, doing great job. Thank you very much, Prathima ji. So friends, so let's get on to today's subject, which is very beautiful subject again, uh, called Pyramid Ashtanga Yoga Shastras, right? So uh, before getting onto the subject, let's give our greatest pranamams to our Grandmaster Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, without whom, friends, nothing of this is possible. He showed us a wonderful path and is giving us so much of wisdom that it is helping us to take this forward, and we are so blessed to do this. So let me start sharing my screen. I want to run through some slides. How do I? There's a place where we do side by side, right? So okay. Anyway, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Sreekanth Garu.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, is this the one? Okay, I'll keep it like this for now. Okay. So friends, let's get on to the subject of today. So we are talking about Ashtanga Yoga Sutras, right? So this was originally designed by one of a great master, Patanjali Maharshi. So little bit about this Maharshi. He came into this earthly world around 400 AD after Jesus Christ. So that's when I designed this sutras, where it is even applicable for today, friends. So that's how the sutras are so strong on why these are needed. How does it help us in our daily life, and how can we attain uh, call it as moksha, right? So how can we attain this is what is mentioned in this sutras. So it is divided into two, right? So sutras, understanding the formulas, basically, right? Sutras is that. So understanding the formulas is the theory, and practicing that formulas is what you get into, right? Otherwise, there is so much of information available just to read, but we need to practice that to get into our daily life, right? So that's how we'll be able to attain. By just knowing, it will not serve any purpose. If once we practice these formulas, then we can see changes in our life system, my dear friends. So, so this was, as I said, Maharshi came in that 400 ADs, but between the 12th century and the 19th century, these sutras were somehow left, and they did not were followed, or nobody knew about it in those periods. They killed it for some reason, right? And then it came back into life in the 19th century by who brought in was our master, one other great master, Vivekananda. So he brought these again to life because these were so important for a common man to know and practice, so that we can have a better life, right? That was the whole reason. And these sutras, these formulas, whatever, right, was then slightly changed by our master, grandmaster, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Not the formulas were changed, just the sequence was changed so that it can make more impact in today's life. So he changed the sequence. So we'll try to understand what was the original sutras, which was designed by Patanjali Maharshi, and then we'll see what were the changes done by our Grandmaster Patriji Garu, right? So that's how we will have this session, my dear friends. So before getting on to the actual sutras, so here we are talking about Ashtanga Yoga, right? So Ashtanga meaning there are 8 sutras. That's what Ashtanga means in Sanskrit. And there is also yoga, right? So these two words, sutras, we are telling it as formulas. So we'll try to understand what first yoga is, and then we'll try to understand about this terminology. I mean, what are the various formulas, the 8 formulas, what we are talking about, right? Yeah, before even getting on to this definitions of yoga and the 8 formulas, why do we need this, right? So Patriji always greets in any session like he would say, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. So why would he say that? And is because that if we understand these sutras, we should uh, get into these 3 categories. We will master these 3 categories, basically, right? So the friendship is between all, uh, I would say, all kingdoms, right? You need to have friendship with your plant kingdom. We need to have friendship with your animal kingdom, right? So that all are friends, and we should develop that kind of a friendship between all the living beings, right? Including the human beings, right? So we should develop that kind of a friendship. So we, as of now, we see very small about animals. We do all kind of harm to them, right? So with these formulas, when we put into practice, so we will get into that kind of a mode where we'll have friendship with all these living beings. So that is one thing what we would achieve. The next thing is mastery over life, right? So as of now, we are just lost in what we are doing, right? Because we do not have control with our life. Wherever our mind goes, we travel along with it, and we get so much of stressed, then tensed, and we are not able to operate our this beautiful human, because we do not know how to operate. There is no, I would say, like a user manual for a small instrument like a phone or a computer. We have user manuals, but for such a huge human structure, we do not have a user manual, and we use it left, right, and center without knowing what. So by using these formulas, we will have mastery of our life system, on how, what are the things we do, when should we talk, when should we not talk, right? When should we eat, when should we not eat, right? All these small things which we have lost control on, we will get mastery over it. So that's why we will have to be as masters and not like a slaves to our thoughts. So that's why Patriji always says, "Masters, you are all masters. We are all masters, right? There are no disciples. There are no followers. Everybody is kind of a master, right?" So, which what he's trying to say is your mastery of your life. So that's what you'll have to get into. The last one, my dear gods, he would. So all the theory of spirituality, it is talking about aham brahmasmi, right? But how would you feel it, right? So it is not just the theory. Once you practice these formulas, these sutras, you will you will feel that aham brahmasmi, and then once you feel that you are God, then what you see outside is all godly things, what you see, right? Because first you will have to mm, achieve that godliness, or feel your godliness, what the strengths you have, and then you will see everything outside. So these are the three things what we will achieve, my dear friends, like your friendship against all the kingdoms, your mastery over your life, and the feeling of godliness, so that you can feel oneness across, right? So these are the reasons why you need these formulas to be known and to be practiced. Okay, so let's get on to the yoga, the terminology of yoga. What does yoga mean? So in today's world, everybody is talking about yoga, 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 right? So yoga, they all know, is only the physical formation of the body that they call think as yoga, right? But actual yoga means it is combination of two things, right? So unity of two things, when you bring two things together, that's called yogam, right? Yoga. So it's not just the physical body movements. What we do is called yoga, right? It's not that. So when a man and woman, as some of the examples, what we'll see is when a man and woman gets married, then it's a marriage, right? So that is like vivaha yogam, right? Uh, they both are come jointly doing something. So then that's called one yogam. When you are associating with your vehicle, then Vahana Yogam, right? So it's Vahanam mean vehicle, right? So you are associating with yourself with the vehicle. So that's why, yeah, and the same thing if you have your body and your breath, when you sit and you observe your breath, you are with your breath, then it's called meditation, right? You are aligning your body and mind together through the breath. So that's called Dhyana Yogam, right? So yoga means it's not just physical things, but combination of two things is called yoga. So there are different types of yoga. So let's talk about some of them as an examples. There are so many types of things, but let's take few examples. So Hatha Yoga. So what does Hatha Yoga means? That is called the physical body with the asanas, what you do, the different postures. So that is called Hatha Yoga, right? So when means then it is physical, not just yoga, right? When it is Hatha Yoga, then we call it with the physical asanas. Let's see some more examples. So Nada Yoga, uh, uh, which is music. Which is music. When you are associated with music, it's called Nada Yoga, right? Or when you are associating with books, then it's called Jnana Yoga, right? You are attaining knowledge through books, so you are associating yourself with the books. So like books like Bhagavad Gita or this Patanjali Yoga Sutras. There are so many spiritual books. When you associate with those spiritual books, then we are calling it as Jnana Yoga. One important yoga which we always talk is Karma Yoga, right? So Karma Yoga again is karma in today's world. Everybody thinks that it's kind of a punishment, right? Like, oh, this is my karma, that's why it is happening like this. But karma means just action, my dear friends, right? So it's not a curse, right? So your actions, what you do is what, or the actions what you performed in the past, in sense in last year, in your childhood, whatever you have performed actions, that is the effect what you are seeing in today's life, right? So if your today's life is not that great, and if you want to improve, means, so then what do? You should not perform the same actions what you did in the past. You need to change so that you can get a better result, right? So if you change the actions today, the performance of the actions, then your effect, what you are going to see in tomorrow or in later, will be different, will be the way you wanted. That's why uh, our master says you create your own reality, right? Which means whatever you wanted, you will achieve that. So that is how you can decide your future, my dear friends. So karma is not a bad thing, right? Karma is just an action and the effect what you will achieve, right? So that's called karma yoga. Let's see some more. Bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga, again, we all think bhakti means it's worshipping. No, it is devotion to be one with all creation. So we need to appreciate the creation. We need to appreciate the nature. We need to appreciate the sunrise. We need to appreciate the sunset, right? When we are with the appreciation of this whole nature, that is bhakti yoga. It is not worshipping, my dear friends. So that is about bhakti yoga. The not the last one, the one major important yoga is called the Raja Yoga. So this is where all our supernatural powers, or your activation of your third eye, or your knowing of your other various bodies, because we have seen in our previous sessions, right? There are various bodies. So when you are able to get alignment with all those 7 bodies, then it's called Raj Yoga, right? So when you have your alignment with your physical body, then it is Hatha Yoga. But when you have alignment with your all your 7 bodies, then it is Raja Yoga, my dear friends, right? So, so yoga, we now understand what yoga means. It is the combination, right? So it's not just physical. Okay, so now let's get on to the actual topic of what those formulas are. So on the left side, I've shown what Patanjali Maharshi has identified, and on the right side, I've shown the list of what our Patriji uh, has changed the sequence. So what Patanjali Maharshi has come up is, he says, Yamam, Niyamam, Asanam, Pranayamam, Pratyaharam, Dharana, Dhyanam, and Samadhi. Right? We'll try to understand what each one is in the next coming slides. But this is the sequence what Patanjali Maharshi has identified. So Yamam and Niyamam are basically the what do you say, like it's a disciplinary action, the ethics, the ethical living, and the disciplinary actions of your living are defined in this Yamam and Niyamam. So that's why when in today's world people say, oh, meditation is not for us, it is for old age people, that is because of this, my dear friends. They wanted to first correct their lifestyle. They wanted to make it to disciplinary action. Then they are coming into asanam, pranayamam, pratyaharam, dhyanam. So these are all meditational activities, right? But since the yamam and niyamam are in the first place, so that's why they're all struggling on to get these things first, betterment on the disciplinary actions. And then by the time they get into those disciplinary action, they reach to the 60, 70 years, and then they get into meditation. So there is no use of meditation at that point, because if you are not able to correct your lifestyle while you are living, there is no point correcting it at the end of your life period, right? So Patriji has changed the sequence, saying, in whatever state you are as of today, get into meditation, get into asanam, pranayamam, pratyaharam, dharana, dhyanam, samadhi, then yamam and niyamam, then your disciplinary actions, your ethical living, all that will automatically fall in place. Most of it, some of it you will have to change, but most of it will automatically fall in place if these things are there in your life. So that's why in today's world, when people are getting into meditation practice in early stages, they're able to get into that samadhi level sooner, and they're able to correct their life systems sooner, right? Rather than correcting their life systems is so difficult initially, because you do not have mm, have this tool of meditation with you built in, right? So correcting your life system without this powerful tool, it will be so difficult. Rather, if you bring this meditation early, then your handling of your life system becomes much easier and simpler, right? So so that is the difference, friends, between Patanjali Maharshi's formulas and the sequence of what Patriji has come up with. So it makes a lot of sense, right? Logical sense. So let's try to understand each one, what each one is, so that we can have better understanding and put it into practice. Okay, so we are going with the Patriji's style. So we'll start with the asanam, right? So what does asanam say? So sthira sukha asanam. So which mean sit in a comfortable posture, my dear friends, right? That's what this first rule says, right? You do not have to be strict with your body first. right? So some people say you need to keep your body erect, you need to keep your face straight, and then look into an object. Not all that is required. Sthira Sukha Asanam. That's what this rule says, right? So you have to sit comfortably. If you are not comfortable sitting on the floor, sit on a chair, right? Sit on a sofa, sit on your bed, wherever comfortable. If you are not able to sit straight, take the rest of the back rest, take your back rest, right? So as comfortable as possible. If people who are not able to sit, like old people, they can also sleep, right? So this whole rule, the first rule, it says that you should have comfortness to your body, right? So that is what this whole rule says. There is nothing else in this first formula, my dear friends. Just having comfortable sitting. Okay. So the next rule comes as pranayama, asanam, and then pranayama. Pranayama is comfortable breathing, as how asanam is comfortable sitting. So you are giving comfort to the body. Here you are giving comfort to the breathing. So there is no forcible breathing. There is no kind of inhaling and holding and exhaling. All that is not required, right? Comfortable breathing, which is already happening, natural breathing process, which is already happening, just just being with that breath, right? So this is the same thing what Buddha also has come up as called anapanasati, right? Ana is inhale and apana is exhale, and sati means being together with it. So sukhamaya pranayama, that's what it is. That is sukha, that's sthira sukha asanam, and this is sukhamaya pranayama, comfortable breathing, my dear friends. So there is no other force needed here, right? Comfortable sitting, comfortable breathing. That's it. So it's so simple, right? So we can practice for a common man. If you put a lot of force or anything else to it, then it becomes unnatural, right? So this is a natural way of performing, and that is how Patanjali Maharshi has designed, right? For any common man to practice. That's the second rule, my dear friends. What does the third rule say? Pratyaharam. So pratyaharam. So right, like so, this is a Sanskrit word again. So prati means opposite, my dear friends, and aharam means food. We all know that, right? So opposite of food, uh, or it's a different kind of a food. That's what this means. So what is the different kind of a food? So it is not just eating food, right? With all our physical senses, whatever you are taking, this is opposite to all of that. That's what it means, right? Pratyahara. So you see you through your eyes, you eat through your mouth, you breathe to your nose, right? And there is a feeling to your skin, right? So all these are physical senses and physical food for all these physical um, objects. But this is what they're talking about is opposite to all of this, which means they're talking about energy within, right? So the cosmic energy, the when you sit, when you have this sukha asanam, and then when you do pranayamam, which is observation of the breath, then what happens? Your mind automatically is within you with no thought stage, right? What happens at that time is when you receive your cosmic energy. So cosmic energy is what you will have food to your etheric body, right? So that is what is food for your etheric body. Your food for your physical body is your physical food, right? Like that, uh, your different food, when they're talking about different food, which is not related to your physical senses, then they are talking about is cosmic energy. So that is what you will achieve your cosmic energy when you have your comfortable sitting and comfortable breathing. That's what is pratyahara, my dear friends. Now, the next point is dharana. What is dharana? It is retention. So when those energy flows into your body, the cosmic energy, right, you are able to see within, right? You retain your energy systems. You'll be able to have those intention capability or intuition capabilities, or you will be able to see what are all the things happening inside, because now your activation of your third eye is happening at this point, because there is so much of cosmic energy filled up, and your activation of third eye is happening when you close your physical eyes and not see the physical world. Your third eye opens when the cosmic energy is filled up, and now this third eye is opening from inside, which means you'll be able to see what is happening inside. So then you're able to see all those 7 layers of your body. You're able to see your chakra systems, right? What your energy levels are. So all those things, when you are able to see inside, is called dharana. Uh, you'll have that retention mode, right? So that's what is happening in your meditation, right? When you are sitting in a comfortable posture, when you have a comfortable breathing, when when you are in the comfortable breathing, your mind is shut. When mind is shut, then automatically your cosmic energy flows. And when cosmic energy flows into your body, enough energy is flown, then your third eye opens up, and then you'll be able to see your inner world rather than outside world, right? So that's what is dharana, my dear friends. Next is called dhyanam, right? So dhyanam is about meditation, we all know. So what happens in meditation, right? When your third eye opens, when you're able to see all your different layers of your body, you have a body called astral body, right? So that astral body will come out of this physical body, right? Because it has now so much of energy with it, that that particular astral body is one of the layer in your whole 7 body structure. That body comes out of your physical body, and then it travels to various across different worlds, right? With your what is that the cord, right, attached, which means this 20% of your energy stays within your physical body, and 80% of the energy this astral body takes up and travels across wherever, and it attains knowledge from various different worlds, right? So so this particular activity is already happening to you in your sleep, whether you are meditating or not meditating, my dear friends, right? There's nothing new. But with meditation, what's happening is, it is giving you awareness that this whole process is happening. Rather, if you are not a meditator, then you do not know what's happening. Uh, you will not be aware because you are in an unconscious mode. But with meditation, you are consciously aware that all of this is happening. The first thing what will happen is, you will see yourself as your body is sitting and meditating. That is your first vision of what you will achieve through this out of body experience, my dear friends, right? Once you see that, that is when your astral body gets confidence that, yes, my physical body is here and I've come out. Now I'll be able to travel all over and gain a lot of knowledge across, right? So it can go wherever it needs, and it attains knowledge. So that is called dhyana, my dear friends. And the the next step is called samadhi. So what happens when you go to the next level is, this is where you will find all your answers. Now, because your astral body is able to release, it is able to go anywhere, right? So it can go visit your parents or your relations, whomever, when they have mm, when they left their body and gone to different worlds. They'll be able to go talk to them, see what they're doing, and they'll be able to understand everything, right? They'll know who am I is a very, very uh, beautiful question. Everybody has to question ourselves to know who we are, right? Where did we come from? What is this whole life about? Where will I go back? So all this knowledge, all the questions will get answered at this level, my dear friends. So when you sit for meditation, we'll have to cross all these levels to attain the state of samadhi, right? So you'll have to sit in a comfortable position. You'll have to have a comfortable breathing, and then when the mind is shut, there is a flow of cosmic energy, and when there is enough energy, your activation of third eye happens, so that you'll be able to see your inner levels of various bodies, and then it will be able to do the astral travel, and then you will have all the questions answered, right? So this is the entire process of meditation, my dear friends. This is exactly what Patanjali Maharshi has defined, right? So the last two, as per Patriji's thing, he's moved the sorry. So he's moved these yamas and niyamas at the last, right? So let's understand what these yamas and niyamas are also, so that we can get a better understanding. So as we said, these are all ethical and uh, and life attached activities. So let's try to understand what each one of it is. So ahimsa is non-violence, right? So these are the characteristics what yamas have, what will come up while you do all these practices when you achieve samadhi, right? Or even if you're not, as per Patanjali Maharshi, these are the things what you need to have, so that you can lead a better life, like those three things, right? Like your friendly nature, your mastery of your life, and then your knowing that you are God. So to achieve all those, so all these has to be in place, right? So ahimsa is the first and foremost. Non-violence other should not be there with any other living beings. Non-violence should not be there with our own self, right? We should be able to have uh, non-violence with our actions, with our speech, right? So this is all comes under non-violence, not just physical violence we are talking about, right? Even from the action perspective, the speech perspective, there should not be any non-violence, my dear friends. So that is one of the requirement of yamas. So you need to achieve it. Satyam, right? So truthfulness is again the to being truthful to yourself, right? Being truthful to others. Before that, you'll have to be truthful to yourself, that whatever we say and whatever we do are resonating to each other, right? We cannot say one thing and we cannot do a different thing, right? So that is what they're talking about. Satyam, you should always be in the path of truthfulness. Then Asteya. Asteya is non-stealing, right? So non-stealing is not just physical again. Non-stealing of ideas, right? You cannot, somebody's performed an action and you cannot take advantage of that, right? You cannot say that it is your action. Like that, you should be very truthful to yourself and to others by asteya, right? You cannot steal physically or mentally or in any form, right? There cannot be any stealing. So that's what they're talking about. Then brahmacharya, right? Brahmacharya is again. So if you see in the perspective of Patanjali Maharshis, you'll understand that all these are related to your physical body nature because you have not got into meditation. But if you see from the perspective of Patriji's sequence, you have already a samadhi, my dear friends, which means you know who you are. Now, when you talk about yamas, the whole perspective of brahmacharya is now different, right? So it is brahmacharya means it is not. If you see from the other side, it is like leaving away your family and going away far, right? Going to the forest. It look like that, but when you have achieved the samadhi state, which means you know how to use your physical senses, right? So it is not going away. You don't have to go away with your family, or you do not have to leave your livelihood, right? You because you attain that samadhi level, you know how to use your sensual organs in a much more defined way. So we know, because it's just not the body, we are infinite. So then we know how to use, how to respect your partner, how to respect their pleasures, right? You will know everything. And it's not leaving away your family and going out is not kind of a brahmacharya, right? Brahmacharya means you know how you can utilize your physical organs in a better manner. That's what it is. Then the last one of yamas is aparigraha. So these are all Sanskrit words, my dear friends. We need to understand what the actual meaning behind. Again, right? No greed or no grasping or no possessiveness, right? So all these qualities will naturally go away if you have attained samadhi level, right? So that's why these all becomes easier when it is coming after samadhi. But say suppose if all these are before doing meditation, you need a lifetime to achieve all these activities, right? But if you bring in meditation into your life, these are all very easier to the, at least the last one, right? It comes automatically because you know how you want to use your sense organs and you are not greedy enough. All that will get naturally die, right? So that's what they're talking about yamas. Now let's talk about the last action, niyamas. So niyamas again are disciplinary actions, what Patanjali Maharshi has said. So what is the first item out of this is shaucha, which is cleanliness. So the cleanliness is not, again, cleanliness, we are not talking about just physical is also cleanliness of your thoughts, cleanliness of your speech, cleanliness of your environment, right? So this whole cleanliness has to be maintained within and outside, right? So if you have taken these disciplines before meditation, we would have thought cleanliness means, okay, we'll keep our environment clean. But we would have never thought of keeping our mind clean, keeping our speech clean. We would have not done that because it is at the end, since we have achieved samadhi, now keeping cleanliness with our mind or with our speech or with our body or with our environment all becomes easier, right? The next one is santosha, which is contentment, my dear friends. So since you have achieved your samadhi, you are content with what you have. There is no greediness, or there is no uh, we, we will not have any rules and regulations to be happier, right? Because with any given conditions, we have attained that samadhi level. With any given situations, you are already happy, you are already accepted with what it is, right? So there is no question of unhappiness here. So that, again, this is a natural um, action what would come as part of this meditation, my dear friends. So that's why it is all making sense now why these two were placed at the end after samadhi. The next one is tapas. Again, the tapas is self-discipline, my dear friends. So this talks about uh, having having fire in the belly, right? That's what it is like. It means persistence, perseverance. All these words is a beautiful example of Lord Rama, right? If you see the life history of Rama, if any of the obstacles what he had got, if we would have received any one of them, we would have shattered into pieces, right? Like he had to take his wife, newly married wife, to the forest for 14 years, right? And then his wife gets kidnapped, right? So, and later in the later stages, when kids were born, father was not there with them, right? So, if you see all these actions, what were performed with Rama were all kind of disasters, right? But we still adore him. We still take him as our role model. Why? Because with any of these situations, he did not lose his self control, on the emotions. He dealt with each situations with the same rigor and same confidence, right? So that is where that persistence, the perseverance, all those comes, and we learn from that. So that is called self discipline, my dear friends, right? And we can get that because you are now in the samadhi level. All that will part of the disciplinary actions. The next one is swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is again a self study. You will have to um, gain knowledge with all the spiritual books, right? There is so much of knowledge available, and we can gain knowledge from them. So again, here, if you take the example of before meditation and after meditation, if you read any spiritual book before meditation, that would have been a struggle because we would not understand. Let's take an example of Bhagavad Gita, right? If you read Bhagavad Gita before meditation, you will not understand the head or a tail. But if you read the same book, same Bhagavad Gita after meditation, you will be able to understand it very easily, right? Because you are now one with it. You will be able to understand each and every word of it, right? Because you are one with it. So that is why all these are very much required after meditation, my dear friends. Meditation is the one first and foremost thing in anybody's life we need to bring, and all these are the add-ons which will come up automatically, most of them. The right the last one, let's talk about the last one and then we'll wind it up. Ishvara Parinidhana, right? So here again, since we are already a spiritual being, right? We are not the physical being who came here to have this spiritual experience. We are a spiritual being, and we have come here to have the physical experience, right? That's how this whole perspective changes with the kind of state of samadhi, right? We are all spiritual beings. That is where we understand that we are aham brahmasmi, right? We are the God. So why did we come here? To have physical experiences. We are not a physical body, came here to do these spiritual experiences. No, we are a spiritual being and came here to have this physical experience. So you will have that kind of an understanding only after meditation, my dear friends. So that's why this yama and niyamas are always, it's better to have after meditation, so that most of it is by default you can get those, right? So that's all about uh, various niyamas and yamas we talked about, and the all the 8 sutras formulas we talked about, my dear friends. So if you have any questions, we can take through. Any experience sharing if you want to do, or anything. Hope you understood the point what we are planning to say. These sutras are very, very important in our day-to-day life, my dear friends. So if we bring those 5 or the 8 things into our life, it will be happier and merrier. You'll enjoy every moment. Any questions? Thank you, Andy. So there are some comments on the chat. Thank you very much. Hope it got cleared. You can raise your hands. Okay. Rax. Yes, madam, you can unmute.
Thank you so much for sharing so much knowledge. What is the main difference between what Patanjali says and what Patriji is actually putting into practice?
Yeah, as I said, right? Patanjali has given in the order as yamas, niyamas, and then asanas, all those, right? So what Patanjali Maharshi is saying is these are all the disciplinary actions you should have, and then these are the meditation activities you should do, right? So yamas, we talked about 5 yamas, we talked about 5 niyamas, all those disciplinary actions you need to bring in, and then you can get on to meditation. But what Patriji is saying is you bring meditation into life, and then all the disciplinary actions and the ethical knowledge most of it will automatically come.
It will follow.
It will follow, right? So that's why you are bringing meditation in your early life is very, very needed, so that you can then put all these disciplinary actions very easily into your life.
So it will straight jacket all our problems.
Yep. So yeah, you need to so these are all the yamams and niyamams we need to follow, right? No matter what, whether you are meditating or not meditating, the keeping of cleanliness or the truthfulness, all that should be there, right? To have a betterment in life, to have that kind of a moksha. But to achieve that, how is it easier? If we have this meditation tool, we can use this meditation tool and get all to that easily. Or we can struggle and build our personality first, making all that corrected, and then come on to meditation, right? Either ways, this disciplinary actions has to be come into our life no matter what, right? So Patriji just made it easier on how you can make this happen in your life easier, right? You bring meditation first. All this will be achieved. That's what Patriji is saying.
And he always says that you are the master.
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah. So that's what we also talked about, right? Once you have all these meditation and all these disciplinary actions in your life, you will have mastery over your life, right? You know when to talk, when not to talk, when to eat, when not to eat, right? In today's world, we just say something and, oh shit, I should have not said that. I slipped my tongue, right? It happens so many times because we do not have control of our speech. right? You just become use different emotions, or you shout at others, right? Because you are in a reacting mode, right? But when you practice meditation, what happens is you come into responsive mode, right? You will still be able to respond and say, give an answer of why he is doing that and why anybody is shouting, and we'll be able to do respond it much more meaningful than just reacting it, right? So that kind of an ability, how would you build in, right? you will you will be able to gain that kind of a mastery only when you become a master. So how will you become a master? By meditating.
So you mean basically more awareness? Is that what?
Exactly. That's what will happen. Yes, you are aware of your
Meditation leads to
doing.
more awareness, even while you're doing your work.
Exactly. So how is that awareness being built? Because you are practicing that in meditation. What is that you are practicing in meditation? Being awareness of your breath, being awareness of your thoughts, being awareness of your uh, happenings within yourself inside, right? You are being aware of all these, you are practicing that awareness, which means you are not allowing your mind to go out and do its own things. Rather, you want your mind to work for you and not against you. It's a beautiful faculty what we have, the mind. So which has to work for us, not against us. When will it work for us? When you train it. When you, because we all say, right, it is a monkey mind, keeps on jumping on various thoughts because it does not know it is dependent on outside faculties. Wherein if it is dependent on inside, then you know, you will, as how you have control on your hand, you will have control on your mind because of this tool called awareness, mindfulness. And once you are practicing that, even when you are not meditating, your mind is always with you because you have trained it such a way. When it is with you, so when you are cooking, it is only cooking. The total mind is put on that cooking. When you're reading a book, your total mind is with that book because we have trained it.
Otherwise, we are just following what the mind is doing.
Yes, we have allowed the mind, like you have unchained your dog. Now you'll have to run behind it to go catch it, right? But if you have a latch with you, you will go and dog would follow you, right? So that chain is the awareness, is what we are building it from you to the mind.
Is there any physical place, Patriji ever told? Is there a physical place where our mind is located?
So yes, so you can take a pin, right? A pin and poke in any of your body. Wherever there is pain, there is mind.
Means it
So,
follows attention.
sorry.
It's following attention.
So as how we saw in a different session, right? There are 7 layers of your body, right? So as how you have your physical body, there is a mental body in one of the layer. So as how heart is situated in one place, mind is not kind of a physical activity. It is spread over along your physical body as one of the layer.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why sir says, whenever you poke and when there is a pain, that is your mind, which is saying, yes, it's paining. It's not your body.
What if
What?
I'm having a memory when I'm going in the past or future?
Yeah.
So where is the mind then?
Yeah, it is traveling, right?
Traveling.
So as how we said, there is also one layer called astral body, right? So when you have that enough energy, it is going traveling. It will go travel wherever it needs, and gain knowledge. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So that's how we have sequenced our subject in such a way that all these could follow, so that you can have better understanding, right? So hope it is clear now.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Right. If no more questions, friends, thank you very much. Hope you all are having a wonderful time with all these sessions and meditations. So we'll wrap it up, and we'll meet again tomorrow, friends. Prathima garu, what was tomorrow's session, Andre? Tomorrow, I think.
Self-love.
Self-love. Okay. One other beautiful topic tomorrow, friends, self-love. So it will be start at 6 a.m. Eastern, 5 Central, 3:30 India time. So let's meet again tomorrow, my dear friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Prathima garu, once again for that wonderful meditation.
Thank you, Sreekanth Garu. It was a wonderful session, and you literally drive me to recall all my memories of my first astral body release, how I saw my body, how I travel, and how I experienced the objects and all. Such a wonderful wisdom. Thank you so much for reminding all the information again back. Thank you.
Thank you. This great Grand Master Patriji, who gives us this subject so easily,
Yes.
right? Otherwise, if
Yes.
you have to read Patanjali Yoga Sutras, that book, we
Yeah.
would never understand this whole knowledge. He made it so simple and so easy that every common person can understand and put it into
Yes.
practice. That is main thing.
Yes.
We'll be able to put it into
Exactly.
practice.
Yeah. Friends, we all learn from our experiences, and now Sreekanth Garu is able to explain all this wisdom only because he have gone through all these experiences. So that made Sreekanth Garu understand the concept very well. Yeah, please be very practical and experimental. Whatever the wisdom we learn every day, let us do lot of experiments by implementing them in our daily life, and enjoy what is the real fact, real truth of spirituality. And before leaving, there is a homework for you all. As usual, we have done a homework on like observing our thoughts and introspecting how many what kind of more thoughts is coming into your body. And the other day we worked on like being in awareness. So today we learned about, we are hearing so much about pyramids. So what should we do is, uh, Sirisha Garu or me will be sharing how to make a pyramid video in the groups. So please make a pyramid and notice how your body is when you are not doing meditation, when you are not near around pyramid, and how your body is while you are making pyramid, while you are making angles, and how your body is when you are meditating under pyramid. And one small experiment which everyone would be you might have heard from many people: place a glass of water under a pyramid overnight. Okay, and it should be untouchable overnight. You should not move the pyramid. So place it some corner where no one can touch that pyramid, and leave it for overnight. In the very next morning, first close your eyes, relax your body, and sip a water which is not under pyramid, and sip a water which is under pyramid, and share your observations, how you felt, what all the observations you have identified in those two different waters. So this is your homework. So we will be sharing you those videos, and enjoy making pyramid. That's a fun. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sreekanth Garu. Yeah,
Thank you.
let us wrap the session. Bye bye.
people have no energy. Because mental diarrhea, you eat bad food and then try to stop diarrhea, it's not going to work. This much you do. Tonight before you go to bed, keep it down and go to bed. In a little while, if you simply sit here, things around you will reverberate.